We're back in the Motor City as the White Sox go head-to-head with the team directly chasing them in the AL Central. It's the Tigers. The Sox open a 3-game set in Detroit tonight with a 2.5-game lead over the Tigers.
Jackson Jobe back on the hill. Bobby, his stuff was live last time out. Sam Antonacci, who does have a solo home run against the Tigers this year, checking his swing and bailing. It's a ball and a strike.
No, it did graze him. I didn't see a signal. I thought it did. I thought I heard a clip.
Yes.
DJ Rayburn, I didn't see a signal at first, but Antonacci is going to first base, and I believe that's the right call.
Just off the back of that shoe there.
And Murakami's going to get hit by that pitch.
Well, if you're going to get hit, those two hit by pitches are the way you want to do it. There's a big curveball. That one hit the back foot of Murakami.
Vargas at the plate.
And he gets a reach on a slider and a pop-up close enough for the infield fly rule to come into play. McGonigal's got it anyway.
Benintendi at the plate.
Swing and a miss on a changeup. Oh boy, secondary city.
Braden batting .228.
3-2. And this one is lined into left field. And Antonacci's going to get waved in. He will score. RBI single for Braden Montgomery. And the White Sox strike first here in Detroit.
That brings up Colson Montgomery.
Clipped into the glove, strike 3. Jackson Jobe gets 2 strikeouts to close the deal.
Sean Newcomb getting a chance to start this one as the opener. This is his second start. ERA a fine .266.
So the first batter has reached for Detroit. Now the catcher, the all-star Dylan Dingler.
Chopper to third. Vargas with the backhand goes to second. And the White Sox will get the lead runner out number 1.
And here's the rookie Kevin McGonigal.
Did go around, so the strikeout for Sean Newcomb out number 2. A lot of power from Valencia at the plate. 10 of his 17 hits this season have been extra bases. But it comes up empty there as Sean Newcomb. A nice job here in this first inning as the White Sox an early lead.
There's a look at José Urquidy, and this season with Pittsburgh, he appeared in 5 games. The ERA was something he'd like to forget.
Torkelson of late just kind of accepting his hits.
He has 23 hits, 13 knocked in 15 games. First time in 10 years the Tigers done that, and he absolutely vaporizes that fastball from Urquidy at 93. That's an 8-game hit streak for Torque now, and he is the first hit tonight for the Tigers.
McKinstry, a .239 hitter against right-handers this year.
And a swing and a miss on that changeup. First strikeout for Urquidy here in a White Sox uniform.
To Ben Margeri's hitting .265 in his early limited at bats. Been playing terrific outfield, as Andy mentioned.
Fly ball left field. Antonacci back. Track. Wall. Gone! Tigers lead. Ben got him.
He showed him one too many changeups, Jason. Ben Margeri has done a really nice job since he's been here. Part-time player, taking his opportunities to get knocks when he can, and he got a changeup down, stayed on it, and backspun that bad boy out of here.
Murakami leads off the third. Detroit now leads 2-1 on the Margeri homer.
That's strike 3 in the outside corner. Jobe with a missile to take down Murakami.
2 down. Here's Braden Montgomery, who gave the White Sox the lead in the first with a 2-out hit.
Montgomery likes the left side. He's got his second base hit. That away in 2 at-bats.
Last time up, struck out on a fastball up.
It's a heater. It's a ground ball to second base. That's Gleyber Torres. And that's the end of the inning. Tigers will bat with a lead.
McGonigal struck out first time up on a check swing.
Ground ball base hit into right center. He threw him a fastball.
And McGonigal 1 for 2 keeps the inning alive for Valencia.
Oh, Valencia leans into this one down the left field line. He squeezes it inside the chalk. McGonigal on the gas pedal. He's coming home easily. It's 3-1 Tigers in a huge series opener.
Chase Meidroth, he actually leads White Sox position players in WAR this season.
Poked into right field, and it's going to drop for Chase Meidroth, his first hit of the game.
Here's Peters. Corner infielders expecting a possible bunt.
There is Peters, sends this one deep, back it goes, it is gone! Tristan Peters with a 2-run shot, his 7th of the season, and we are tied at 3 here in Detroit. First home run for Tristan Peters since July 10th.
You need to get on this guy and keep going.
See Murakami do with his 3-0. High in the air to right field. McKinstry looking up, back it goes! Show me the Mooney! Murakami Murakami with the greenest of green lights on a 3-0 count. And the White Sox retake the lead here in Detroit.
That one almost disappeared. McKinstry just looked up in the air and realized there was nothing he could do about it. It's a fastball. It's right down the middle.
2 on 2 outs. This becomes a very big batter for Jackson Jove.
And Braden Montgomery lifts this one in the air deep to right center field. McKinstry looking up, and it goes off the wall. Vargas will score. Benintendi behind him. Braden Montgomery to third with a 2-run triple. White Sox putting up a 5 spot here in this 4th inning.
Sox came in trailing by a couple of runs. Now they're up by 3. This one almost leaves the yard. Montgomery with 3 hits in 4 innings, and this one just missed being a 3-run homer. And that's going to be it for Jackson Jove, who's absolutely fallen apart here in the 4th.
Here's Murakami, go-ahead homer in his last at bat.
This time it's 3-1. He lays off the cutter, ball 4.
That'll bring up Vargas. He's 2 for 3 with a double and a run tonight.
Miguel Vargas just leaned back into it. This one is long gone. A blast from Miggy, his 26th of the season. And the White Sox are just unloading here in Detroit. It is now 8-3 here in the 6th inning.
As Huáscar Brazoban comes on between the Mets and the Sox, this is his 51st appearance with his ERA a fine 2.5.
Colt Keith pops it up. Shallow left, looks like foul territory, and Vargas races over. He overran it, but he makes the catch and gets back up and tosses a 1-bouncer to second to make sure Valencia doesn't tag. Well, he absolutely sprinted to where he thought that ball was going to land and then made a late adjustment. 2-0 is cranked in the air deep left center, but it will be Doyle just on the edge of the track to make the catch.
Boy, that sounded and looked like it was going to get out of here.
2 down, the batter Zach McKinstry. First pitch is lined out of the left. Peters will make the catch after 6 from Detroit. Sox 8, Tigers 3.
White Sox lead the showdown in Motown 8-3 right now as we go to the bottom of the 7th.
And a long fly here, deep to left, and once again, Ben Malgeri lays into one. That's 2 of them tonight.
Another good swing by Malgeri. Hit a changeup off speed down before. This is a fastball up and in. He gets his hands to it.
Sox 8, Tigers 4.
That's a line drive, smoke to right, and past the dive of Montgomery. Turn on the wheels, Max Clark. Third base is your home. Here come the Tigers.
Just a sinker down. Goes down and away and hooks that ball to right. And he is flying around the bases. Good, efficient route. Hits the inside corner of the bags. Montgomery dove for that ball. Up a bunch of runs, you can do that. If you don't come up with it, this is what happens, though.
Gleyber Torres, the batter. Tapper to shortstop. It flattens out to Colson Montgomery. The Tigers will take the run in a trade for an out. Gleyber Torres, the RBI. It is 8-5.
Ty Madden coming to the ball game in relief of DeJesus. On for the 14th time, his ERA a tick below 2.5. If Miguel hits it in the gap, you keep on running. He's a triple shy of the cycle.
Miguel Vargas. This one deep in the air to left center field. At the wall. It is gone. Second home run of the night for Miguel Vargas. And the bats have just exploded here in Detroit. It's now a 9-5 lead here in the 8th inning.
And if this wasn't a game with playoff implications, you just miss the plate and go to the dugout. Doesn't get all of it, but gets enough of it.
2 outs. Romo out to have a quick word with Taylor. McKinstry 0 for 3 tonight.
Ground ball up the middle, trickling to short. It's Montgomery, a rangy play to keep the Tigers off the scoreboard.
Now Bryan Hudson comes on to try to nail it down. On for the 53rd appearance, his ERA of 3 1/4.
We got Dylan Dingler coming up to the plate. He's due,
due.
He's due.
First pitch swing, popped up. Meidroth is out. He's still going. He'll leave it to Montgomery, who slides to a stop and makes the catch. The White Sox have won the opener of a pivotal 3-game series here in mid-August. Final score 9-5 based on a boatload of home runs tonight from Chicago.